Dot's funeral, we were all standing round an open grave. The cameras had cut, but at one point I'd done the comedy trip where I hit my foot and they all screamed and jumped forward. And I think they all nearly had a heart attack. That's one of my favourite moments. Due to me hosting this, I have to reveal some fun facts about what it's like being on EastEnders. They're quite boring, actually. My fun fact is that I had a lot of fun. They're a wonderful team, a wonderful group of people. I think what you see on screen is what they're like. It's like a big family. I was very intimidated by actress Linda, who of course plays Shirley. My first scenes with her was like, oh my God, you know, she ain't gonna take any fools, you're gonna smack me about if I get one of the lines wrong. But anyway, the director said, could you just maybe say a little funny line, Brian? I told her the most disgusting joke ever. And she couldn't stop laughing. She could not stop laughing. And then we said, right, we've got to do it again. I said, do you want me to tell you another joke? She said, no. Action. She's kept laughing at the joke I just said. And in the end, we did need to take a little moment to regroup, and she's never let me forget that. Dot's funeral, we were all standing round an open grave, and the cameras had cut, but at one point I'd done the comedy trip where I hit my foot and they all screamed and jumped forward, especially Miss Gillian Tailfield, who plays, of course, Kathy Beale and was my wife. And I think they all nearly had a heart attack. That's one of my favourite moments. And my other one was I had a parrot. Jasper Parrot was its name. Anyway, we brought this parrot in. It just kept swearing all the time, saying the most disgusting things in the scene. So we had to keep stopping. And then the director said, we need to move on. How can I move on? The thing keeps swearing at me. So we ended up thinking, right, what are we going to do? So whenever the parrot was in the scene, we used to cover it up and say, oh, it's underneath this cover because it makes a lot of noise. But really, it wasn't even there because we were just worried it was going to swear at us. We really did have a laugh. And someone I really got on with was Steve McFadden, who plays Phil Mitchell. Have a little look at this picture now. And I can confirm that Steve does smile. He does laugh. And we do have a laugh. But of course, you are quite intimidated. When you're watching on the telly, you just know that at some point he's going to smack you. But in real life, he's very, very funny. And I wish you knew that. He should have his own comedy programme. That's what Steve should have. I just love Natalie, because initially when I went in to EastEnders, my character was pretending to convince Natalie that I was her dad. Because you've got to know both their names, you know, and that's always hard. You know, when I'm working with Gillian, I would often call her Kathy, or people would come up to me and go, Rocky, you know, and I actually see that as a compliment because they bought into your character and you are that person. But I'd always find that hard. And then I love that Natalie Cassidy, if you know Natalie very well, she's known as Nat Cass. So you go, who are you with tonight? I'm with Nat Cass. I felt very much part of it then, that I knew Natalie Cassidy as Nat Cass. And she is rubbish playing the trumpet. Thanks for watching. You know the routine. Like and subscribe.